So guys, we are at the Intercontinental Hotel. This is where they're having the New York International Coin Show. They've had it here the last couple of years, and we're about to go in, guys. Wish me luck. What's going on, guys? It's STG. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about the 2 days that I went to the New York International Coin Show and all the places that I went. So, as you guys saw in the video, that was the Intercontinental Hotel. That's where they have the New York International Coin Show for the past couple of years. I was a little disappointed this year, guys. I'm going to be telling you why. But first, let me tell you how I started the day. I went to the Diamond District, which is only a few blocks away from there, luckily, and I went to bullion exchanges early in the morning. I sold a few things, including a tube of American Eagles 2021 Type 2, and a couple other items, and I felt like I got a fairly reasonable price for them. They actually list their prices online for a lot of bullion in case anyone's interested in selling remotely. I'm sure you guys could mail it into them if you're not nearby. And I had no problem with that. I got some extra cash to go to the coin show. So I headed over to the coin show where you guys saw, and I was a little disappointed. Got there, and I went to the dealer who I bought the Centenary Sovereign last year and a few other pieces of gold. He had a lot of gold last year, and unfortunately this year he only had a couple of gold coins. But I did actually manage to get one of the two, I believe, 2 or 3 gold coins that he actually did have. So check it out, guys. I was able to pick up this 1896 Melbourne Sovereign. Not in the best of condition. However, I did actually get it for a really great deal. He basically charged me spot at the time. So, excuse me, it was about $325. That's what I paid for this. And the half sovereign, in case you guys don't know, is 19.5 millimeter. It's approximately 0.1183 troy ounces of gold. Beautiful little sovereign here. I really like these. I used to get them all the time, but it's starting to get harder to find them. And I looked around a little bit, and I actually did get a couple of silver coins, guys. So I did actually get the Australian crown. This coin was made only in 1937 and 1938. I believe the 37, there was over 1 million of them made. I'm not exactly sure. I forgot the mintage. But the 1938 is much more rare. I believe there was only a couple 100,000 of those made. So I paid fairly reasonable amount for this, and I thought it was a good deal, and this is actually going to be sold to someone else. So just wanted to show you guys. I actually did get a couple more Aussie coins I don't want to show. I'm actually going to be giving them to someone in the community, and I did want to show you guys one other Aussie coin I got. So this was from a dealer based out of Connecticut, and I always like to go to them. I actually bought my second Kookaburra from them one year, and they always treat me really well. So I said, what the heck, let me look to see what they got, and I wasn't disappointed. So check it out, guys. I got this beautifully toned 1 florin. This is a cracker of a coin, as they say in Australia. Beautiful coin, beautiful BU condition with that toning. And I'm seriously thinking about getting this coin graded. Really beautiful coin. Not really worth a ton of money, but maybe with the toning, you know, it might interest someone. Really nice, beautiful coin. So that and a couple other silver Australian coins are all I pretty much got day one. After, I decided to go to the Diamond District and hit up some spots that I've been to with Sentu Georgie. I actually did go back to a place we went to last time where they had some vintage silver. So guys, check it out. Look what I got. I got this beautifully toned 1988 Sunshine Mining silver round. Really nice toning on it. I did an auction the other day. Nobody wanted it, and someone reached out to me after the auction, and this is actually sold. Beautiful. And I actually did get another vintage bar. It was, I believe it was the Madison Mint. It was the Alamo. I showed it to Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, and I didn't hear that they wanted it, so I decided to actually give it to my friend who is in Texas as well, and they really, really like it. So I'm hoping to get them into stacking, but let's see what happens. This might be the way to get them into it. Slowly, we'll see. Then I know a guy who basically sells me a lot of stuff at the flea market. The flea market runs usually from April until December, and now it's not in session because of the winter. They have it outside, and winter time in New York City is very cold. So he actually just got a stall a couple months ago in the Diamond District. So it just happened to be in this basically diamond exchange. They have tons of these exchanges where people have these little basically kiosks or little places where people sell stuff. So he was actually in for the first time, shook hands with him. I was happy to see him. He was happy to see me. And I got his number. He said if I'm looking for anything to let him know. And I bought a few pieces from him. He actually had some proof ASCs and that were impaired, and he also had some ASCs in general that were impaired. He wasn't asking too much. Some of them were not impaired, the regular ones, I'm sorry, but yeah, they just weren't really for me. And I actually did get a couple coins from him. I thought this coin was really cool. Check it out, guys. I got this Korean Phoenix from 2020. I actually purchased two of these. And you guys can see there, they have that security feature like they have on the Britannia. Little hologram there. So that I thought that was actually pretty cool. So this is by the Comsco Mint. And this coin and the other coin are actually my first Comsco Mint coins. So I thought they were really cool. I purchased two of them. They were 35 bucks a piece. He also had some Peace Towers, which I really like, and he actually had some key dates, but unfortunately they have been cleaned. So I got the 1928 Peace Dollar. I think that's is that an S mint mark, I believe. Really cool. And I got the 1934 as well. And guys, like I said, they've been cleaned, I believe, so unfortunately, they're probably not worth that much, but I paid 35 bucks, and they're probably worth a little bit more than that. So I don't think I lost any money on that. Afterwards, I decided to go to my guy in Chinatown, so I went down there, and he stepped out for lunch, and he came back not too long after. And before I get to that, guys, there was one other thing I forgot to show you that I actually bought from the guy from where I bought this from. So I noticed he had some gold coins, and I asked one of the women there, can I see those coins? And I pointed to which one I wanted to see, and I looked at it and I said how much. So she got the guy over there, and he basically first quoted me. It was $10 under spot. I knew the price, and I was like, okay, and I was like, can I see another one? And that's when he started saying, oh, let me check. So he had a guy check the gold content. I think he thought it was 90%. It's actually like 91.6 or 7, something like that. And so I paid $10 extra. I didn't care because I got the coin at spot, guys. So check it out. I got this beautiful 1911 British sovereign. Beautiful coin. 22.5 millimeters, I believe. 0.2354 ounces of gold. Really nice condition, guys. BU Sovereign. I basically got this at spot at the time, and now it is worth a little bit more because the price of gold shot up, as you guys probably know. So I got an amazing price on this BU Sovereign. I really lucked out that day with this. So guys, fast forward, I went to Chinatown and I saw my guy there, and it seems like that day, for some reason, was all about sovereigns. So actually, this is actually, you guys can check it out. You guys can see there's an M there, so that's Melbourne, guys. This was actually a Melbourne sovereign. The other one from the coin show was also M. You could barely make it out. And this is actually Great Britain. This is another half sovereign, guys, I got from my guy in Chinatown. No mint mark there, 1904. Here we have King Edward VII. And here we have a Queen Victoria. So you guys can see it's incomparable. This one's slightly better. So this one I paid spot was $325. My guy charged me $330 for this one. Slightly better condition, so he charged me slightly more. And I just got some steals that day, guys. These were I basically got these at or near spot. In the US, these are not that popular. They're hard to sell for some reason. I don't know why, guys. But hey, if it's gold and it's cheap gold and they're beautiful coins, this one in BU condition at spot, guys, I mean, come on. How could anyone turn that down if they have the money, So that was awesome. So that concludes my day 1 of the coin show and my little adventures. Guys, stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up on day 2. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and as always, stack that